What's good? What's good, my peoples? I don't know if this is gonna work, how this is gonna work, because service is kind of sketchy over here for whatever reason. It's not kind of sketchy, it is super sketchy. So I don't even know how this gonna play out. And y'all remember last night, it just cut me off. You know what I mean? So let's recap this, right? Let's talk about this real quick, shall we? Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia fight. It played out just like I told you it was gonna play out. I didn't have the correct round. I was once again 4 rounds short. I was 4 rounds short on the Shakur Stevenson fight. 4 rounds short on this fight. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Blue been 4 rounds short on a few fights, to say the least. You understand what I'm saying? I had Shakur Stevenson in 10. He stopped him in 6. I had Tank in 11. He stops him in 7. You know what I'm saying? But I pretty much told you guys how it was going to play out, though. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have the correct round it was going to play out in. So with that said, Jeff, the producer, lay low. I want my vision back. Snake Sage 97 was good. Dub S6 Jason, my brother. Jimmy Bernard. Cage Box 8 was good. CEO Shorty. Leaking was good. Inside Square Circle, my brother King Judah was good. A beautiful day. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Did he tell you us to hold it down? Day. Blessings to y'all. I appreciate y'all holding me down because I don't know what happened, Queen. Johnny Mendez was good. Darren Maple was good. Drew Mark was good. Johnny Mendez, Poe Porter, Jeff the producer was good. Miss Joette, peace, bless, Queen. King Alley was good. Peace be free. 6 time. Fly Guy Squad was good. Brandon Adam Perry was good, great brother. Blue, I believe Ryan was noticeably scared of Tank. No, he wasn't. He was inexperienced. Cold-blooded Rockwater, Klotz, Yee Huncho, David Stout, King Alley, Folk, my brother was good. He wasn't. Brandon Allen Perry was good. He wasn't scared of Gervonta Tank Davis. He was inexperienced. He didn't know how to react to certain things. That comes with experience. If you don't know how to react, then you're gonna react the way Ryan Garcia was acting. He was doing stuff like just curling up in the ball and turning his back. And I told you guys, what did I tell you? Experience. If you don't know how to hold, right? Oscar Paramella was good. If you don't know how to hold, you don't know how to clinch. Yeah, he Huncho, the fight wasn't close. Tank won every single round except the first round. Smith and Enterprise was good. So it wasn't even close. But if you don't know how to hold and you don't know how to tie up and you don't know how to extend, yourself so that you can get out the round when you hurt, this is the result. But remember, I told you guys, right? This fight was made because of popularity contest, not because of competition. And everybody got mad at me. And then what did Ryan Garcia tell you? The same exact thing I've been telling you. He seconded what I've been telling you. He told you I was right. Everything I told you about Ryan Garcia, why I feel like he's going to come up short, he told you. He repeated it. He repeated it. Right? What did I tell you? Ryan Garcia is going to get overconfident, overzealous with his power and his hand speed. What did I say? The worst thing, man, y'all going to start giving me your boy Blue credit for these things. What did I tell y'all? The worst thing that could happen to Ryan Garcia is he lands a punch on Tank Davis. Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all, the worst thing that could happen to Ryan Garcia is for him to land a punch on Gervonta Tank Davis. Didn't I tell y'all that? Why did I tell y'all that? Because if he lands a punch on Tank Davis, he gonna think that's fool's gold. He's going to go for it again. He's going to fall in the trap again. What did he do? And what did he tell you? I landed a punch. I heard him and I went for it. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Kaz was good. Inside square circle, my brother King Judy said, but from what I saw, I'm positive Devin beats Tank. I bet I've been saying that. There's no knock on Tank. His Tank skills and talent is superior. Is on another level. Shakur and Devin are on the same level as Tank. That's what people are not realizing. You won't see it until they're in the ring. What did I tell you? Tank and Ryan is not a 50-50 fight. It's a 60-40 fight at best. At best. It's probably higher percentage than that. Isa Magun Yasharam. He said, Cap. What's Cap? Live Fiesta. What's good? He threw 4 hooks in a row. What did I say? You cannot have patterns. You cannot have, make the same. You cannot do that with Gervonta Tank Davis. J-Man was good. That is, so people confuse that. People confuse that. Like the great Allen Iverson. Darren Maple was good. Poe Porter was good. Emmanuel Kensar was good. Tank beat all those dudes at 135. Cool. Now, I'm going to ask you to tell me based off of what? Not saying he can't, but watch this now. Like Isa Magon Yasharam. Based off of what? That leads you to believe that. Mario Pereira, what's good? I'm doing great. Mario, how you doing, great brother? Based off of what? That brings you to that conclusion. Watch this. Watch them both say the same exact thing. So based off of what? J-Man, what's good? Based off of what leads you to say that he's going to smack them and he's going to dominate Shakur and Devin? Based off of what? Navi, your talk studio, what's good? Based off of what? Tell me, based off of what? Watch this. Based off of what? Tell me. I'm interested to know. Based on his ring IQ and power. We knew you was going to say power. It's so predictable. So you think that Tank Davis has a higher ring IQ than Devin Haney? No. They have the same ring IQ. Isa Magan said all around better. All around better at what? You don't watch boxing. See, this is what I be talking about. Fans of a fighter. Laylaw, what's good? They say anything. He's an all around better. What are you talking about? Come on, brother. Peasy the GOAT, my brother, what's good? I'm here for boxing. What's good? Now, what anybody that says he's all around better is don't know nothing about boxing. What are you talking about? Lou Haynes, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute to my great brother Lou Haynes. He said he's all around better. All around better. Base Red Pill Chad was good. Monet and Braxton was good. He said stop hating on Tank. You're an idiot. Ex Krypton was good. And I won't have that conversation with you. That just sounds silly. Oh, stop hating on Tank. Stop hating on Tank. What are you talking about? D33 Chosen was good. Satone Hemingway, my brother, was good. You dudes know zero about boxing. You're a fan of a fighter, and you should be a fan of the sport. That's where you go wrong. Game Seeker, what's good? Too Shy was good. Salute to Vietnam. Malcolm Cochran was good. Big Boy Toy RC was good. Blessings, King. Dudes don't be Heartless Production was good. Dudes don't be knowing nothing about Here goes another silly comment. Look at these comments, man. This is Brooklyn Ace was good. Look at these comments. Ryan beat Haney in the amateurs and Tank beat Ryan. So Keenan Webb, what's good? He said Tank beat Ryan in the amateurs. Jimmy Dean was good. This is the stuff I deal with. 6 Jacob, what's good? These silly comments. Chilltown Majors, what's good? Yeah, they say anything, Heartless Productions. Chilltown Majors, what's good? G Corey full little love, what's good? Haney don't have the power to keep Tank off him. These are the comments that just gets me, man. Yeah, well, he beat him in the amateurs. What does that have to do with anything? So, Digital L, what's good? Blue, was there any flaws in the Tank game? No, no. Tank is an all around great fighter. There was no holes in Tank Davis's game. No. So now, right? Anthony Ford was good. My life story was good. So anyway, Three Heads was good. PGH Big Dog was good. Trap Money Profit was good. All Haney has is a jab. That's all you need to win a fight. Boss fan full time. My brother in the super chat. Double R was good. He said, I think Tank fighting Cruz next, then Rolly at 140. That's possible. Travis touchdown was good. He said all Three Heads was good. He said all Devin Haney has is a jab. That's all you need. Winky Wright beat Cheeto Trinidad, a legend. Nicholas Munoz was good. Troy 213 was good. He beat a legend with a jab. Pray for Creasy was good, great brother. How you feeling tonight? John Tucker was good. John J. Doe was good. Yeah. So people don't even understand what boxing is about. Maya Egypt, peace bless queen. How you doing? I ain't see you yesterday, did I? Donnie Entertainment was good. Miles Austin was good. AJ64 was good. Donald Cooley was good. Terrence Crawford, Gervonta, Tank Davis is true poetry of boxing, but Bud is Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Tank is Allen Iverson in the boxing without no doubt. No one else compares to either. I wouldn't say that. Auntie Vaughn was good. Trap Money Profit was good. So here's a straight balling was good. So here's the thing, right? Gervonta Tank Davis is the total package for sure. The problem that y'all now pay attention to is that styles make fights. That's what you're missing. Spam 619 was good. Tank versus Frank Martin. I don't see that happening. I don't think Errol want to make that. John Merriweather was good. Said he said TV was good. Tank is a great talent, man. An absolute great talent. He did what I expected him to do yesterday. Mal Mo, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Tank did what I expected him to do, right? Could we see Tank versus Floyd? Absolutely not. Let me say this too. Anybody out there that says that Floyd be hating on Tank is just absolutely silly. Do you see the joy in Floyd Mayweather's face and body language when Tank wins fights? He's not even getting a check from Tank. Tat, what's good? How you feeling, great brother? Big Deal TV was good. I'm just DF was good. Did you see the excitement, the body language, the joy in the face of Floyd Mayweather when Chai Sharice White, he said, yeah, betting his money on him. Oh, so you think he jumped up for joy? I won. Floyd get too much money for that. He get too much money for that. Anything he make. Desmond Green was good. No way Floyd hating. And no way. Thank you, great brother. That dude loved Tank Davis, man. He loved him, man. He loved Tank Davis, man. If you Tank Davis, man, if you Tank Davis, bro, and you see Floyd out there, man, if I'm Tank Davis, man, stick by that dude's side, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't perfect. Just being he was good. Floyd ain't perfect. He got his issues and things of that nature. Jared Hancock, what's good, great brother? He has his issues. He ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? By no stretch of the imagination. You know what I mean? But the dude loved Tank, man. He loved Tank, man. I'm telling y'all, man. He loved that dude, man. He love that dude. Knowledge of self-determination, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, didn't even get a notification. They really don't want you talking about this one. Yeah, they're not sending it out. But knowledge of self-determination. I can't really say that because my service is terrible here. So I want to say that's the case, but my service is terrible, bro. Service here is terrible. Shelton Covington, what's good? Isn't Shakur one of Mayweather's fighters too? No. Why are you so biased towards Haney? I'm not biased towards Devin Haney. I tell you the truth about what I see in the sport of boxing. You, my friend, are biased towards Gervonta Tank Davis. That's where we differ. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. You a fan of a fighter. That's where we differ. That's where we don't. That's where the disconnect comes in. When you have your pom-poms out for a certain fighter instead of the sport of boxing, that's why you can't see. Coach Marvin Boston, what's good, great brother? Now, it's okay for you to think that Tank could beat Devin. Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. It's okay for you to think Tank could beat Shakur Stevenson. Because Tank can beat Devin Haney and he can beat Shakur Stevenson. I just don't think that he will. I think that they will beat him. Number 3 was good because if you know anything about the sport of boxing, great big men beat great little men. Ryan Garcia is not a great big man. He has potential. Hey, Day, Swiss, what's good? I didn't dip out. They just straight pushed your boy Blue off. Straight like that, Queen. It was like, yo, listen, Blue, we had enough of you. We just let Day, Armstrong, and the rest of the family go ahead and control this. You, my friend, will no longer be involved. That's what happened. That's what happened, Queen. My screen was completely black. Completely black. It was completely black. He says, what makes Devin great, though? Because he beat Kambosos. It's funny. Because he beat the man who beat the man. See, this is the type of comments that you hear from people that are casuals within the sport of boxing or Jim Black was good. They just have an affinity for a specific fighter. So then they can't see the forest past the trees. Big Deal TV was good. And that's where the problem comes in. Yeah, Data, they packed me right on up. Hey, see you later, Blue. West Philly tour was good. Hey, Blue, we'll see you later. So when you have an affinity and you can't see the forest past the trees, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Then that's what happens. See, so Kevo Too Famous was good. For surely Sean was good with your nephew. You understand? So my thing is this, right? I didn't say that Tank can't beat Devin. Never said that. I said that I feel like Devin is going to win the fight. I never said Tank can't win the fight. Aya Bama was good. I feel like Devin Haney's talent and his skill set, styles make fights, will beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I never said Tank can't win or he don't have a chance. No, that's you. You see how that's a figment of your imagination. You pondered that in your brain because you can't get past your lust for Gervonta Tank Davis. That's where it comes in. I love Gervonta Tank Davis and his talent too, but I love the sport of boxing. If I didn't have the sport of boxing, I wouldn't be introduced to Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and any of these other fighters. Vanessa, piece of blood, Queen. You understand? So therefore, that's where we have the disconnect. The sport of boxing introduced you to these fighters. The sport of boxing is what introduced you to Tank Davis. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know who he was. Even if you lived in Baltimore, you probably didn't know who he was. But the sport of boxing itself introduced you to these fighters. And yet you still disrespect the sport because the only thing you could do is think about your lust for a specific fighter. Johnny Cage was good. And so when I tell you something that any boxing knowledge would tell you that Devin Haney has great talent. Now, I'm not saying Tank Davis can't beat Devin Haney. I never ever said that. Ever. Never said that. But then you come here to, why? Because he beat Kambosos? Well, let me ask you a question. What makes Tank Davis so special? Because he beat Ryan Garcia? Who did Ryan Garcia beat? I mean, Kambosa's got a way bigger. He beat Mickey Bay. Do you know Kambosa's record? Do you know who he fought? Probably not, right? Eric Black 60 was good, great brother. Probably not. You don't know no other fighter on Kambosa's record other than Teofimo Lopez, right? Because you don't know nothing about boxing. But yet you would take the time out to try and discredit George Kambosos, and you don't even know nothing about George Kambosos. It's disgusting. This dude said Ryan beat Fonseca, Fortuna, and Campbell. Stupid. Luke Campbell ain't never win a title. Javier Fortuna was far past his prime, and so was Fonseca. So what are you talking about? And ain't none of them better than Teofimo Lopez. Not a single one of them. Ty Scott, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? David Stout was good. Not a single person that you just mentioned is better than Teofimo Lopez. Not a single one. Not a single person you just met you just mentioned that you just mentioned is better than Teofimo Lopez. Not one. They don't even come close. They don't even come close. But you see these silly type of comments. Kevo to famous brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, LOL, I love when you put their bias on blast. Oh, for sure, they're going to get this word. Ahmad is Ahmad, my brother, was good. Pure comedy, man. They know nothing about the sport of boxing. I want my vision back. Was good. But then they'll come here talking about I'm biased. When it's really them that's looking in the mirror. Teofimo, this is who Kambosos beat, just so you know. He beat back to back to back Mickey Bay, Lee Selby, and Teofimo Lopez. Reality chess was good. You almost have forgot what's good. Yeah, they are, Maya Egypt. Sure they are. Help someone. What's good? My wife, why are you not a promoter? LOL. Man, I work with him. Alfonso Williams was good. Brandon McGee was good. Lamar Jr. was good. Had you seen him fight before? Had me? You asking me that question? Or you talking to somebody else? Because obviously, you know, I seen him fight before Teofimo Lopez fight. Del the Vet was good. Kambosos is not the same height. You know, Ryan didn't look so tall. But you know, when you see Ryan in person, he's tall to me. That was an entertaining fight, right, boxing fan? But they don't even know who Lee Selby is. Hope Nell was good, great brother. Said I look like Devin Pops. Bill, shout out to my brother Bill. Joe Ashley was good. Salute to my brother Hope Nell. Blessed to your queen, great brother. Chris Buchanan was good. They don't even know who. They don't know. GG Champ 15 was good. JP does it was good. They don't know anything about boxing. They don't know nothing about boxing. They just repeat stuff that they heard other people say. El Furtado was good. And they said, yeah, man, Kambosos was trash. You know what? What are you talking about? Is he an A-level fighter? No. But is he trash? No, he's not. What are you talking about? Todd Money was good. It's terrible. Todd Money said, I hate when fake love is shown. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who you're referring to, brother. But I could send you a link if you're referring to me. I don't do nothing for fake. Nothing. I don't do nothing for fake. Absolutely nothing. Never have, never will. So if you're referring to me time money, I could easily send you the link and we could have a conversation about what you're talking about. Period. You dudes, it's disgusting. You dudes be obsessed with a specific fighter and can't see the forest past the trees. It's terrible. Only in the sport of boxing that happens. He said Haney gonna got no dog in him. I mean, come on, it's not surprising these dudes, man. So who wins then? I said that 10,000 times. Fonseca was pretty good, yeah. But is he better than Cambosis or Teofimo Lopez? No, he's not. Jigga the Don was good. At this point, Gervonta just might retire undefeated. He very well can. Mr. 1609, double splash was good. He definitely got the talent. He definitely got the skills. He just might. Do I think Devin will fight Ryan at 140? When Ryan rebuilt himself back up, Naughty TV was good. He got to rebuild himself back up. It's still a big fight, though. Ryan is still a big name. His stock didn't drop. I mean, ain't no shame in getting knocked out by Tank. Donald Cooley was good. Everyday Lifestyle was good. West Philly tour was good. So, that's the thing right there is that A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H was good, great brother. Bernard Crawford was good. So that's my thing. You know, Tank could very well beat Devin. He very well could beat Shakur Stevenson. We won't know till they in the ring. I just said that I favor them to win the fight. God's greatest was good. I actually give a reason other than these other dudes that sitting here. Tech RD was good. You have the other dudes that sit here and they'll say, stuff like, "Oh, why did Tank? Why you think Tank can win?" Oh, because his power. I mean, knowledge of self-determination. Brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I love to see Ryan fight Alfredo Santiago. I want to see Ryan fight I want to see Ryan fight I see Pitbull Cruz, or I know that's not gonna happen. But there's a lot in there. He's gonna fight at 140. Rancis Bartholomew. I would like to see Rancis Bartholomew and Ryan Garcia. That's a tough fight, rough, rugged fight. That's a fight I would like to see him fight. Those are the fights that Ryan Garcia needs to build himself back up and to get in that position. Boston Truth Serum was good. You said Haney would beat Tank with his jab. And he laughed. Boy, oh boy. You dudes don't know jack about boxing. It's disgusting. Mike Thompson was good. Daydream was good. Bro, you got your picks on fighters, but when someone else shows it, then it's a problem. But I'm driving. Definitely will catch you next time. Not trying to disrespect you or anything, but I have to talk. First and foremost, let me say something to you. I say things with a reason. I'm not just saying it because I like Tank Davis just cause. No, if I say that I'm picking Devin Haney, I tell you why. If I say I'm picking Shakur Stevenson, I told you why. If you tell me you picking Tank Davis, you cannot tell me why other than that you a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. And then you say stuff like, well, he's just all around better. All around better at what? He's all around better than Devin Haney Shakur. Does he have a better jab than Devin Haney Shakur? No. Then that ends the conversation that he's an all around better fighter than them right there. All three of them have qualities that the other ones don't have. Of course, they all have extremely high ring IQs. That's all about the same. They all have excellent footwork. That's all about the same. Okay. Tank Davis has the edge in power, obviously. Devin Haney has the edge with his jab and his length. That's clear. He arguably has the best jab in boxing. And Shakur has better defense than both of them. So how would anybody sit here and say he's an all-around better fighter than both of them? That don't even make sense. That's just silly, and that's fanboyism. That's the difference between me and everybody else and me and you. Fidel Montego was good. Brandon McGee was good. See, that's where the difference lies. See, if I tell you that Devin Haney Shakur can beat him, I'm going to tell you why I think that they will win. I asked you that. Then you said, oh well, somebody else asked you, then you have your opinion, and when somebody else have theirs, then you no. I asked you why. I asked you a simple question. Why? I asked you a simple question. Why do you think he's going to win? Gabe Moore was good. Oh man, he's just going to blow them out the water. Why? Boxing Mom was good. Why? Why is he just going to blow them out the water? Because they ain't got no power to keep him off him. And he got power. Silliness. He said, we grew up together. He's from my city. That's not hard to figure out. What does that have to do with me asking you why he's going to beat Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney? I don't care if you grew up with him. I don't care if you live with him. I don't care if y'all eat together. I don't care about none of that. I asked you simply, why does he beat them? You telling me because y'all grew up together. That's cool. Pierre Cassell is good. I never said you shouldn't root for him and ride with him. I never said you shouldn't. I'm talking about the sport of boxing. And I asked you a simple question. Why does he beat those guys? Derek Choice was good. Other than, don't tell me because he have power. How many times have you seen a masterclass boxer get beat by somebody simply because they have power? Old school Hemi was good. This guy, see, another simpleton just repeating things that they heard. He says Devin Haney got a glass jaw. Okay, let me ask you a question. When you seen Devin Haney on the canvas, old school Hemi? Go ahead and tell us. Now, we'll wait while you tell us that. I want my vision back. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Spencer Crawford will be more action-packed and closer fight compared to Tank Garcia, but I don't know if it will do the same better numbers. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. The fight itself, the quality of the fight is top notch. One with Nature was good. That's top notch. You're going to get the best quality fight. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. The popularity, I was blown away by the support of this fight. I was absolutely blown away, and I have no doubt it's going to do 1 million pay-per-views. None. So go ahead. I haven't seen him. He says, watch this now. Salute to I want my vision back, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I haven't seen him on the canvas, but I seen him get rocked. Okay, so I'm going to ask you again. You just said he has a glass jaw, but you ain't never seen him on the canvas. You ain't never seen, okay, now watch this now. Now, old school. Tell me how many times you seen Devin Haney rocked visibly. Tony T, what's good with you, nephew? Go ahead and tell us. So you said you labeled this man with a glass jaw, but ain't never seen him on the canvas ever. You just seen him hurt and buzz one time. But you just said that he is but you just said he got a glass jaw. Bernard Thomas, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Feel like this fight was publicly a publicity stunt for Ryan. He knew he was going to lose. Didn't want too much more damage after that nose shot dropped him. Yeah, man. Well, he was confused because it wasn't that he didn't want to take damage. He was confused. Right? He didn't he didn't know how to adjust. This is like I told you guys, right? There's levels to this inside the squared circle, right? And when you look at it, as it played out, as I told you, he's going to make mistakes. Everything I told you was going to happen. It happened. I told you he's going to make mistakes. The worst thing he can do is land a punch on Gervonta Tank Davis because he's going to feel like he could do it again. And he's going to get overzealous with his punches. He's going to get wild. He's going to open up wide, and he's going to get clipped. Didn't I not tell y'all that? I said that he's going to get clipped right down the pipe. What did Tank do? He clipped him right down the pipe, bust his nose and everything, right? Because there's level. You can see it. See, I'm a student of the sport of boxing. I'm not a fan of a fighter. Professor X, what's good, great brother? How you feeling? No, let me take that back. I am fans of fighters, but I'm a fan of the sport of boxing first. OG Get Busy, what's good? Christian Lewis, what's good? I'm a fan of the sport of boxing first and foremost. Okay? So I never told anybody that Tank can't beat Shakur or Devin. I never ever said that. Okay, and I'll never pretend to say that he can't beat them. I never said Tank Davis is not an excellent talent. I never said he ain't the A side and the cash cow in the sport of boxing. I never said none of that. Okay, I never said anything of that nature. What Tank weakness is against those guys are they great big men. So they're bigger than Tank Davis. They have a high ring IQ. Tank Davis is a calculated boxer puncher. Okay, he takes his time. He lets the fight unfold. They are very, very strategic in their approach as well. And they're tall, they're rangy. They're going to make it a boring fight. They're going to fight him at range. They're not going to make the mistakes that Leo Santa Cruz, Mario Barrios, Hector Garcia, or Ryan Garcia made. You're going to see a completely different fight. They didn't let the GDs in the door. It was good. He says Devin got to beat Loma first. Now, that sounds like you're saying that Lomachenko is a tough out, right? It's a competitive fight. Okay. So so now he beats Lomachenko, then are we going to give him full credit for beating Lomachenko since we look at Lomachenko as an actual a threat to Devin Haney? Kenneth Busser move, my brother. I got to chill and see my brother Kenneth Busser move. What's good, King? I'm coming down there to DC, brother. I'll be down there in a few weeks. Old Badora, New Orleans, what's good? Hey, Kenneth, you already know what to do. Drop that information in the chat. Right, man, what's good? Wilbur Sports, what's good? It was great to see you, King. Great to see you, man. Blessings to you, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. 1,000%. Hold on, people. Hold on one second. David won with Jay Adams. What's good? It was great to see you, great brother, man. The Rainmaker was good. Man, you made my day, brother. Hey, Kenneth, I ain't even holding you, brother. I'm not capping or nothing. You made my day when I see you, great brother. All facts, man. All facts. All facts, man. Got to see my brother Kenneth Buster move, man. That's hey, bro. Hey, you made my day, great brother. All facts, man. Go support and subscribe and hold down, man. My brother Kenneth Buster move 7 Deuce 5 725 Caddy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland. 2744 Martinez supports Blue Blood Sports. Salute to my brother, man. Kenneth Buster move, man. Blessings to you, King, man. Addison Pinckney, what's good? Go support my brother. If you in that DMV area, man, go support my brother Kenneth Buster move, man. I'm coming down there, great brother. I'll be down there soon. I'll be down there soon. In a couple of weeks, I'll probably be down there. Go support my brother Kenneth Buster move, man. Mark Johnson was good. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, go support my brother Kenneth Buster move. I don't have my other laptop to pin it up. Brothers UK, what's good? Where you been at? Wilbur Sports, my brother Will Sports, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Tank is the new face of boxing. Fights between him, Shakur, and Devin need to be made right now. Agreed. Man, Tank is the face of boxing for sure. If he's not, he's a close second. Right, man, was good. Him and Canelo, T Buzz was good. Quincy Carter was good. They ain't far apart. Man, it's hot as fish grease in here. D fan, hold on 1 second, brother. Sorry about that, my peoples. Salute to DFN brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He says Shakur got a great boxing technique, but how would they keep Tank off them? He just as fast as them, quick feet, explosive. I mean, we all know Tank can take a punch, but the question is, can they take his punch? Respect, Blue. Bless his great brother. And I respect that. I respect that. I respect that stance and that where you come from with that. Now, here's the thing. Yes, he has very fast feet, very fast hands. TJ Strickland was good. And yes, that, Big Easy was good. He said Blue had us worried. Nah, man, I just had to. Judas 773, non-Ether Media Group. Black Tool was good. Michael Studevant was good. Nah, man, I got a balcony here at the balcony, and they just congregating right there at the balcony and getting ready and playing music and everything right there, bro. You got the whole area. Like, yo, bro, respect, no disrespect. Rollo Green was good. I'm just like, listen, man, can y'all just move down? I'm not trying to just, I'm working, got my live stream going, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking them can they take it, move it down, you know what I'm saying? And you know how it goes, man. Nobody want to be told what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm just asking, brother, can you just move it down a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know if y'all can hear the music playing and the talking and everything. You know what I mean? But they loud talking and, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking the brothers, can they just move it down? Move it just down so I could, I couldn't focus. You know what I'm saying? D Fells was good. I'm hearing them talk. I'm trying to concentrate on talking to y'all. Bruce Wayne was good. Boxing Mind was good. DCG Stupid TV was good. Pope Porter said, nah, we can't hear. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I can't. You know what I mean? No, I'm still in Vegas. Help someone. So it's only 10:50 here. It's only 10:50 here. You know what I mean? And the respect to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to knock the brothers. I'm just asking them, can they, you know what I mean, take it down? You know what I mean? Just take it down the block or something. I mean, a couple spots with it. Like, they right here. Like, literally, like, bro, come on. And one dude was like, what is it you do? What different do it make? Why does that matter? Why does that matter? So as far as them having something to keep Tank off of them, right? Y'all get it confused when y'all say stuff like that. Do they have what it takes to keep Tank off of them? That's not who Tank is. He's not a pressure fighter. He's a strategic boxer. So when he's in the ring with other strategic boxers, it's going to be a boxing match. He fought 85% of this fight with Ryan on the back foot, not coming forward. You understand? And Ryan wasn't. Ryan was being strategic. He just was pressuring him with his feet, and Tank was using his feet to escape. Tank used a lot of movement in this fight with Ryan Garcia. Okay, he utilized a lot of movement in this fight with Ryan Garcia because he's a strategic boxer first. He's not a pressure fighter. So when y'all say stuff like, how are they going to keep him off of him? Well, that's not who he is. That's not what he does. He's not going to physically pressure them and just be in their chest and they just avoid him. That's not who he is. He's a boxer first, especially with them because they're extremely they're tall, they're very technical, they're boxers. He cannot make a mistake and he will not make a mistake. He's not going to go in there throwing caution in the wind and hope it stick against Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. That's not who he is. That's not what he does. So when y'all say keep him off of him as if he's Antonio Margarito or something, that's not who he is. That's not how he fights. Y'all confuse Gervonta Tank Davis with y'all confuse his knockouts with him being a pressure fighter. That's not who he is. That's not who he is. That's not how he fights. So y'all be confusing. Hey, Shakur ain't got no chin and no power, and Dev ain't got no chin and no power, and he just gonna press. That's not who he is. That's not what he does. It's going to be a strategic boxing match. That's what you're going to see. He just happens to have the ultimate equalizer in his back pocket. But that's not. He don't come out showing his hand. He comes out as a boxer. He did that last night for 7 rounds with Ryan Garcia. His knockdown and knockout of Ryan Garcia was all counter punches. It wasn't first. They were all counter punches. Ryan Garcia, the first knockdown, missed 4 left hooks. And then he dropped Ryan Garcia, counted him. And the second one, Ryan Garcia missed 2 hooks. He missed the left hook, then he missed the right hook, and Tank went underneath it and came to the body with his left to the body, and bang, he put Ryan Garcia down. That's not who he is. Again, like I said, he is not a pressure fighter. He is a strategic boxer puncher. You have to know what you're looking at. You understand? So when y'all say stuff like keeping him off of them, that's not who he is. They don't have to have something to keep him off him because he's a boxer like they are boxers. He is the same type of boxer that Devin and Shakur is. He just has one-punch knockout equalizing power that they don't possess. That's the difference. But he's a boxer first. And everybody gets enamored with his power and his knockouts. And that's not who he is. That's not what he does. He gets the knockouts strategically. He sets you up. He boxes you. He uses angles. That's who he is. He's not a pressure fighter that they got to have this worldly power-changing power to keep him off of him. That's not who he is. Leo Santa Cruz didn't have otherworldly power, and he got to 6 rounds, and he was winning rounds. Why? Because he's a boxer first. And Leo Santa Cruz is much smaller than Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Okay? Hector Garcia is smaller than Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. He came up from a smaller weight class. Hector Garcia got to 9 rounds. He was outboxing Tank for majority of those first 5 to 6 rounds. Why? Because Tank is a strategic boxer first. So it's not about him having power and them having to need power to keep them off him. That's not what it's about. They don't need otherworldly power to keep Gervonta Tank Davis at bay because that's not how he fights. Stop mistaking him for this pressure fighter. He's not Isaac Cruz. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is a pressure fighter that you need respectable power to keep him at bay because he just keeps coming like the Terminator. Hence the reason why when Tank Davis fought Isaac Cruz, then he was utilizing the ring. That's the difference. Y'all have to understand what you're looking at. Most people don't understand. They just see the end results. The bag way 4-9 was good. He said, definitely seen Tank walk. Oh, God, man. Brian C., he pressed Leo Santa Cruz. No, he didn't. He didn't press him until the last round. That's the last time he pressed him, when he got the knockout. That's not how he was fighting. It's not how he's fighting. That's not who he is. He gives you different angles. He gives you different looks. Box fan full time, my brother in the super chat. Would Nello versus David be bigger than what Tank and Ryan was? No, I don't think so. Well, no. David Benavidez don't have the fan base that David Benavidez. Detroit D-Town was good. Charles Gonzalez was good. Do you think Cruz was Tank's toughest fight? Isaac Cruz was his toughest fight. I guess you could say that. Um, it was challenging. It wasn't. I don't think it was very very tough. It was challenging. It was uh, uh, Isaac Cruz kept coming, kept coming, kept coming. Um, but do I think it was his toughest fight? Mm, I think Mario Barrios was his toughest fight. Marcellus Thomas was good. Boo, who does Frank Martin fight next? I don't know. I think Mario Barrios was his toughest fight. Um, Hector Garcia was a tough fight as well. The end results doesn't tell the whole story. QY Dub Network was good. The end results doesn't tell the whole story. So I think his most uh, David Da Vinci was good. Tank was walking Barrios. When Raulito Way was good. When was he doing that? In the late rounds, when he didn't have a choice because he was up against adversity. He made the adjustment to walk Mario Barrios down. That wasn't his game plan. His game plan wasn't to walk Mario Barrios down. That's not who he was. That's why he was losing rounds, because he was fighting on the back foot. Because he was fighting on the back foot. If you guys don't know what you're looking at, go watch it again. He was fighting majority of the first half of the fight on the back foot because he's a boxer puncher first. He's a counter puncher. He uses angles. He's a strategic boxer. He made the adjustment to understand that this is the way he has to get to him. He made the adjustment with Mario Barrios and understood, this is how you get to him. That's what he did. And then he started using a high guard to protect himself and pressuring Mario Barrios to get on the inside because Mario Barrios is so big and so rangy. And once again, as I told you guys, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are no Mario Barrios. Kai Jin was good. DFW Motivation was good. That's the difference. Shakur and Devin are not Mario Barrios. So he's not going to use a high guard and just walk down Shakur and Devin. That's not going to happen. If you believe that that's what he's going to do and have success, then you really don't know anything about the sport of boxing. It's worse than what I thought. I can't, because then I get copyrighted. Help someone. Boss fan full-time brother back in the super chat. Tank would have to walk down Devin Shakur from the beginning. I won't say that. Gervonta Tank Davis is just as good of a boxer as he is. He could set traps and hope that the moment, you know what I'm saying, he's just as good as a boxer as them. He just don't have the physical size that they have, right? So they all use it different to be successful. He doesn't necessarily have to be super aggressive against Devin and Shakur out the gate, but he does have to fight. He has to control the distance. That's what he has to do. He has to be in range. He has to consistently be in range against Shakur and Devin. That's his challenge against Devin and Shakur. I have to consistently be in range where I can touch them consistently. You understand? That's what he has to do against Shakur and Devin. He has to consistently be in range where he can touch both of them, get to both of them, and hurt both of them. That's what he has to do. So it's not about him just high guarding and pressuring them and people talking about, you got to have the power to keep them off. No, that's not who he is. That's not what he does, and that's not what he needs to do. He has to be consistent with his foot placement, consistent with his distance, using his jab to close the gap. And he has all the tools to do all those things. But again, once he do those things, you are going to see a completely different type of fight, because he's going to be being a very strategic, and he's not very active to begin with. So therefore, you're going to see a completely different fight. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. So you guys have to understand what I'm trying to explain to you, what I'm trying to get across to you. Darius Gilliard, what's good? It's not about so people see how he was lunging. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan was lunging. Ryan is he's inexperienced, as I told you guys. Ryan doesn't have the experience. Hey, Baman, my brother said, quick question. Go ahead, go for it. Classy Mag, what's good? Tank has the complete total package. That's why Lenny Ash was good. But people just have this wild imagination that Tank Davis is this super pressure fighter that just walks down his opponents and just blasts them out. And that's not who he is. That's not what he does. And if you ain't got the power to keep Tank Davis off you, even if you had the power to keep Tank Davis off you, okay, it may not work, because he's more elusive than he gets credit for. So even if you had power like IC Pitbull Cruz, it was still nullified. Tank can nullify your power. So because he's slick. So therefore, when people say you got to have power to keep Tank off you, even if you had power, that power is not going to land on Tank Davis, because he's not going to let you land. Just like Ryan Garcia has power and hand speed, and he didn't let Ryan Garcia land. No, you have to be accurate. Okay, you have to be strategic. You have to have a jab, a consistent jab. You have to be elusive and a high ring IQ. That's what you need to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, not power. Power is not the key to beating Gervonta Tank Davis. That's not the key. That ain't it. DFN, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said the psychological pressure will be on them, because if they make any mistakes, Tank got enough power to damage it. Also, Tank closes the jab faster than both, and he will take away their jab. Yeah, he definitely will not take away their jab. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. See, that's why I tell you guys there's levels to this, and you have to understand. When you see him taking away he didn't take away Mario Barrios' jab until late in the second half of the fight. What makes you think you're going to take away Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson jab? They have elite jabs. Mario Barrios has a good jab. Okay, he didn't take away Hector Garcia's jab until like the 6th, 7th round. Hector Garcia doesn't have an elite jab. He has a good jab. They have an elite jab. They're very accurate. They have an extremely high ring IQ. That's the difference. And again, you don't need power, because power Tank Davis is going to nullify. He ain't in there just getting hit like some rock'em sock'em robot. Tank Davis is strategic. He's elusive. He has a high ring IQ. He can utilize his feet like he did last night against Ryan Garcia. He was utilizing his ring, utilizing the ring, utilizing his feet, utilizing movement, giving angles, not giving you a sitting target. That's what he did. He nullified Ryan Garcia hand speed and power all night long. So I don't care how much power you have. That's ill effective against Gervonta Tank Davis. Hence Ryan Garcia and IC Pitbull Cruz. The amount of power you have is completely null and void when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. This is why I try to tell y'all there is levels to this. You have to know what you're watching. Period. So he absolutely will not take away their jab. No, he will not. His way of taking away their jab is being on the inside so they can't use their jab. And that's challenging because he has to be on the inside, so they're not even able to attempt to use their jab. That's what he has to do. For him to take away their jab, he has to come over the. Oh, first of all, Shakur Stevenson is a southpaw like he is, and second of all, Devin Haney arguably has the best jab, best 1-2 in boxing. So even if he nullified, Devin Haney is smart enough to make the adjustment to the angles, the pace, the speed of his jab, and then he'll hide the right hand behind it. There's more to come along with this than just nullifying their jab with his power. That's not what this is. And they don't make it psychological pressure, yeah. But they're also, too, you're saying that as if they're not going to be doing the same as him. That's why I'm telling you it's a high-speed chess match. So when people say that Shakur and Devin don't even have a chance, please do not listen to these folks. They do not know public service announcement. They have no clue what they're talking about. Just like the brother, I'm waiting for him to come on that tagged me and said, "Hey man, y'all said Shakur gonna blow Tank right out the water." First of all, I never said Shakur was gonna blow Tank right out the water. I said he was gonna win the fight. I never said he was gonna blow him out the water. That's your emotion speaking. Second of all, he stated that man, who did Shakur Stevenson fight? Well, I'll save that for that brother when he comes on here. Y'all gonna be calling me Chef Boy or Blue in this business as I'm cooking him. Boss fan full time, my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said when he gets low and smothers on the inside, I don't think Dev and Shakur would give up the range to him like Ryan did, because when Tank was low, Ryan would jump back. Yeah, Ryan again. Did you hear what Ryan Garcia said? I wasn't very smart in my approach. Rollo Green was good. So that's the difference. But back to Ryan Garcia, and they did Ryan Garcia dirty. Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, Joe Goose, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Okay? They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves the way they did Ryan Garcia. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. Tay, I'm still out here, Tay. I'm literally still out here, Tay. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. What's good with you, Tay? I'm literally still out here. Literally. Boxing News DC was good. 32-bit Mike Tyson was good. Blessings, King. Blessings, man. Ted Mafaga was good. Clarissa Torsos was good. Hey, Ted, we got to link up, man. We got to link up, bro. Man, I missed the fact that we didn't get to chill. Man, we didn't get to chill, Tay. Man, Dempsey Barney was good, Tay. I like the I ain't get to kick it with my brother, man. That's corny to me. Help someone. My brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, people don't understand Tank's mental toughness. He never panics or lose focus under pressure. Never. Never, ever. Young Toby was good. Packed them out 135. Yeah, Tank is a dog. FSU was good. Tank is special, man. Um, Tank is special. Mr. Skinny was good. So what they did with Ryan Garcia, Shogun 76 Z-Man was good. Simon Chua was good. What they did with Ryan Garcia, not showing up to the press conference, Joe Goosen, Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya, that was terrible, man. That was terrible, man. Right? Chris Bernardell was good. Right? That was terrible. They left that dude out in the cold, man. Come on, man. They left Ryan Garcia out in the cold. If I'm Ryan Garcia, man, he needs out, bro. And then they tried to justify not showing up. Man, he needs out, bro. Joe Goosen is his trainer. So now think about this, right? We heard that he wasn't training with Joe Goosen as many times as he should have been, right? That's what we heard. Joe Goosen slipped out on him. Why? Didn't seem like there was an attachment outside of a business relationship. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Outside of there being a business relationship, you understand, a partnership, it don't seem like Joe Goosen had and attachment, man. That young man didn't deserve to be left out in the cold like that. But yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible, man. And then to have a mole in his camp telling people what's going on, Jack Murph was good. That's even more worse. You know what I'm saying? Then he had people telling, so we know that that was true, that he got hurt to the body. Professor X, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, we here and we support you 1000%. Yes, that was sad what they did to Ryan. Man, it was terrible, King. It was absolutely terrible. Pardon my way. What's good? How you feeling, King? It was absolutely terrible, man. All three of them, your trainer, and your promoters, they don't even show up to the press conference. They didn't want him to take the fight anyway. They wasn't happy that he pushed for it. That's why you know entirely this was all Ryan Garcia. That's how you know 1000% this was all Ryan Garcia who made this fight happen. Oscar didn't want this fight. Bernard didn't want this fight. They told you that he shouldn't even took the fight. Right? That's what they told you. And it's abundantly clear. He pushed for this fight. They didn't want him to make this fight. At all whatsoever. And because he lost, they slid out. Now, Bernard did some interviews afterwards, and I'm sure that's because Bernard realized, like, that was wrong. And Ryan sat there like a grown man at 24 years old, and Rafael was good and owned up to his mistakes and owned up to his loss and told the world, I'm not gonna make no excuses up here. I lost. He owned up to it. Man, he got a fan in me. Man, they left that dude out in the cold, man. They left him out in the cold. That's sad, man. It's disrespectful. It's sad. It's unfortunate. Band up. What's good with you, nephew? Cuatro Losa. What's good? He earned a. I'm a fan of Ryan Garcia. Now I want to see him succeed just because they did that, and I hope he leaves them, or every last one of them. Every last one of them. You see what I'm saying? It's amazing, man. Easy number one. What's good? He need to go to PBC. They'll bring him back. Facts. Cedric Hobart. What's good? Facts. All facts. He need to. Hey, bro, that was terrible. They was cheering for him. They was riding with him. They didn't think he could win the fight. They didn't think he could win this fight. Yeah, help someone. He need to go to TMT. Floyd, go pick up Ryan. All facts. Hey, Leonard, go pick up Ryan, man. Go pick up Ryan, man. The right teaching, the right focus. Ryan got talent, man. Joshua Journey, what's good? I've been live for almost 2 hours, man. Go pick up Ryan, man. They did that dude dirty, man. I seen that, man. I was heartbroken for him. Like, bro, how they got him up there sitting there by himself and his father? Shout out to Henry Garcia. And shout out to Ryan's mom. You saw the love and the appreciation and the respect Ryan Garcia's mother showed, the gratitude she showed to Tank Davis. Come on, man. Thoroughbred boxing was good. Come on, man. That was completely disgusting. And that dude at 24 years old sat there like a grown man and dealt with it, and he sat in it. That's wild, man. That dude, 24 years old. He didn't go at Oscar. He didn't go at Bernard. He didn't go at Joe Goosen. He didn't go at Tank. Dude sat there and owned up to everything. Joe Townsend, what's good, great brother? He sat there and owned up to everything, people. Everything. Gabriel Moore, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I take my hat off to Ryan Garcia for even having the heart to get in the ring with Tank. Facts. That dude sat there. He owned up to everything. He said, I ain't making no excuses. He said, my legs felt a little gone. He said, the weight cut hurt my legs a little bit. He said, but once I got in the ring, I was good. He said, once I got in the ring, I was good. So I can't say the weight cut hurt me. Come on, man. That dude could have made tons of this. Man, come on, man. And they had a mole in his camp and everything. Man, it's terrible, man. They did Ryan Garcia dirty. They did Ryan Garcia dirty. And this dude at 24 years old, he sat there and owned up to everything. That's the teachings of great parents, his father and his mom. That was disgusting. Oscar, Bernard, and Joe, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's terrible, man. OG Rogers was good. Even if this dude was ill-prepared, maybe he wasn't showing up to training. Who knows? Man, you came there with him. If he would have won, they would all been sitting up there. Every last one of them would have been sitting up there on that podium with Ryan Garcia if he would have won. Box fan full time, my brother in super chat. Dela Hoya B-Hop had dinner reservations per O'Hara Sports. Disgusting. Disgusting. Chris Bernadelle, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Tank was impressive. Can't wait to see who he gets next. Respect to Ryan. How do you think? How do you rank the four kings now, Blue? Right now, I have to say, I would have to say, removing my personal picks to be successful. I would have to say Tank, Devin. Shakur was never one of the four kings. The four kings was Tank, Shakur, Tank, Devin, Teofimo Lopez, and Ryan Garcia. Now, Tank has knocked off one of the four kings. We haven't seen the other four kings fight. Teofimo Lopez took losses, and he didn't look very well in his last couple of fights. Little Bounce was good. Sin City Syndicate was good. He didn't look good against Sandor Martin. He didn't look good. He lost to George Kambosos, and so he looks vulnerable. He looks like there's confusion, there's identity issues. And Shakur is now in that division. So I think that Shakur is number 3. I think Shakur would beat Teofimo Lopez. Shakur would have been one of the four kings had he been in their division from the very beginning, but he wasn't. He was always 2 divisions behind him. So I would go Tank because he knocked off one of the four kings. Okay, and then he is the face of boxing. That's what he does. Real Gamer dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Blue. Keep doing your thing. Real Gamer, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%. Moolah, what's good? Mr. Physics, brother in the super chat, he says, stop instigating, Blue. You don't know behind the scenes. Man, be quiet. What are you talking about? Real recognize real. What you mean stop instigating? Silent K, what's good? If they won, if Ryan Garcia knocked out Tank, it ain't hard to tell. You know, like I know. Real recognize real. They would have been sitting on the podium with Ryan Garcia. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Physics. Do you think if Ryan knocked out Tank, Joe Goosen, Bernard Hopkins, and Ossie De La Hoya would have all left and not been on that podium to celebrate? Now go ahead and tell me. And drop a super chat while you tell me that. Go ahead and drop a super chat and tell me. So where you go, great brother? Tell me that. Yo, Nupe 1911, what's good? So go ahead and tell me. Clarence Banks, what's good? Yeah. Jay Sufuentes, what's good, great brother? So you think you said stop instigating, we don't know what happened. Okay, cool. So that should hold true if he was victorious, right? Dave Young, what's good? Do you think that would have held true if he was victorious? That they would have just been like, man, I whatever took place behind the scenes before he got in the ring. Whatever, like you said, we don't know what took place, right? Cool. Whatever took place took place before he got in the ring, right? So, do you think that they would have held true to that should he have won that fight? Do you think Ryan Garcia is sitting up there with just his mom and his dad if he won that fight? Go ahead and tell me. Tell me. You dudes always got some. Hey man, y'all always got some pom poms and defense mechanisms going. Always. Yo, New Pay 1911, my brother in the super chat. Blessings, appreciate you, great brother. Dre Finest, Triple OG, my brother, what's good? Mr. Physics in the super chat. I know behind scenes you don't. Oscar still with them. I didn't say Oscar wasn't with him. He wasn't up on the stage. I know that. I don't give a damn if he still signed the Golden Boy promo. He ain't got no choice. He's still under contract. We know he's still with him, but he shouldn't be, because that's not a sign of thick through thin. That's not a sign of sticking with me, through whatever. Yeah, they sent the messenger boy. Hey, man, you don't know behind the scenes. I do. Ain't no excuse for that. And sorry, there is no excuse for that. There is no explanation for it. Nothing. There's no explanation. There's no excuse. There's nothing for it. You cannot explain it. You cannot. There's nothing. It can't be rectified. There's no excuse. Sorry. I don't care what they went through. They could have had a drag out argument. They're supposed to put on their best poker face, go sit up there like men, handle whatever they have to handle on that stage, and then walk off and deal with it later. That's what they should have did. He said, you got your shine. What shine? I've been shining before you got here. I've been shining before I came out the womb. What is you talking about? I don't need you to tell me I got my shine. What you mean, brother? What shine? I've been shining. I've been chosen since I came out the womb. I don't know what you talking about. I've been shining. This ain't nothing new, Jack. This ain't new to me. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. What is you talking about? I'm always going to be great. This dude said, wrong, Blue. No, I ain't wrong. What you mean I'm wrong? I'm right. I ain't never been more right. Silent K, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. No 3 knockdown rule. He could have taken another knee until he recovered. Yeah, that would have been smart, Silent K. But you know what? Most people don't think about it in the moment. That's what make great fighters great, and that's what make great fighters special. Because most people won't be able to calculate that information. That should have came from his corner. You understand? That should have came from his corner. Steven 47 Deuce was good. Jack Murph was good. You understand what I'm saying? Out his corner, they should have been telling him, hey, bro, take a knee. You know what I'm saying? Move around the ring, try to survive, and he get close, just take another knee. Remember, Sebastian Fundora did that with Erickson Lubin. Burgess Meredith was good. Remember Sebastian Fundora did that with Erickson Lubin? That's a smart move. Silent K dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Very smart move. That's a very smart move. Yeah, that would have been huge because I mean he was on the verge of getting stopped or losing anyway. So he should have just took another point away. His corner should have been able to strategically understand that and start yelling to him and let him know. I'm a black version of Southport. Goodbye. Now you yeah, here you go. Deuce, hey, let me get this dude up out of here. Blessings, brother. Appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you coming through. Darius Gilliard, my brother in the super chat. I don't know. Blue Ryan was there for a payday. Look how he prepped. Nah, he wasn't there for a payday. Nah, he came to win. You see how aggressive he was? See, that's the thing. People start saying stuff like that. He fought the same way he fights all his fights. That's who he is. CJ was good. That's how he fights all his fights. He ain't fight Tank no different than he fought all his fights. That's who he is. That's how he fights. Period. For Surely Sean, what's good with your nephew? He said, Unc, if Ryan did it, Thurman spit out the mouth joint. Right. But it was but again, right? He lacks the experience. He lacks the experience. He lacks the experience. Melvin Harris was good. That's the lack of experience. He don't have the experience to understand that. He don't have the experience for Surely Sean nephew. If he had the experience, then he would understand that Keith Thurman is a seasoned vet that understands. Let me spit out my mouthpiece. Let me utilize the ring. Let me get my win back. You know what I'm saying? Because Keith Thurman understands that if I take a knee, I'm going to lose a point. Ryan Garcia, mind you, another thing is, in the second round when he got knocked down, all three judges didn't even acknowledge Tank's knockdown. That was weird. There's no place for this in the sport of boxing, man. Malik Woody was good. 903 boxing was good. Tank knocked Ryan down. That knockdown was even more impressive than the last one that was the knockout. Because you couldn't even see that body punch. And the judges decided, yeah, you know what? Well, we ain't going to give Tank no points for that one. What? How you just not going to give him a points for a knockdown? Man, come on, man. How you just decide, you know what, that knockdown shouldn't have counted. Dre Finest, Triple OG, my brother in the super chat. That's a power move, is what I call it. Take a knee. All facts. This is all true. Zuzua, what's good? They need a rematch first. No more rehydration. No, Ryan Garcia need to build himself back up. They don't need no rematch clause no time soon. No, sir. No. Kadeem Jackson was good. They don't need no rematch clause. Nope. Nope. Ryan needs experience. Malik Woody, Joe Jobs was good. He needs experience. He needs fights. There's a lot to learn to be his eye, and he needs a new team. And with that said, let me get out of here, people. It's late. I got to get up early. Got to catch my flight. I got to pack. I got to do some things. So I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Starting up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. So let me get out of here. We'll be back on tomorrow, back to our regular time, because I'll be back home and we can make it happen. So I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like the shitty videos. That's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all when I come back home, people. Love y'all. Peace.